Amos, this seems like Sunday.
Well, it is Sunday. You see, Andy, we is on the radio now every Sunday on CBS for Rinso.
That's right. Rinso, new Rinso with Solium, the scientific sunlight ingredient, brings you the Amos and Andy Show. Yes, sir. Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Rinso, brings you a full half hour of entertainment with Lou Lubin, Eddie Green, Ernestine Wade, the Jubilaires, Jeff Alexander's orchestra and chorus, and radio's all-time favorites, Amos and Andy. Today, the Kingfish and his wife Sapphire decided to take a stroll through the park. And at the moment, we find them walking along one of the paths, enjoying the beauties of Mother Nature.
Ain't it wonderful walking in the park together, George?
Yeah.
Say, just look at that romantic young fellow over there on the bench with his girlfriend.
Yeah, she's pretty all right, ain't she?
Look, he's got his arm around and he's kissing her. George, just looking at that, don't it make you want to do the same thing?
I'll say it, but if I did, the fellow liable to punch me in the nose.
George! I'm talking about us.
Oh.
You know, you ain't never been romantic in your whole life.
Oh, what is you talking about? I remember when we took our honeymoon up Niagara Falls. There was a park up there, and we had our own special bench on Lover's Lane. We practically lived there.
We did live there. You was too cheap to get a hotel room.
Well, let's not argue, honey. Come on, let's get on home. My feet is getting cold. The newspaper in the bottom of my shoes sopping up the water here. My feet getting wet and everything.
George, you oughtn't to complain, because walking in the park is the only entertainment I ever get. You never have no money to do nothing, like taking me to dinner or to the movies or nothing else.
Oh, there you go, harping about money again.
I'm serious, George.
All right. Now, listen, honey. You really want to go out to dinner tonight?
Sure.
Okay, if that's what you want, me and you will have dinner out tonight.
Oh, George, that's wonderful.
Call up your sister over in Brooklyn and tell her to expect us. Yeah, like I say, Henry, me and Sapphire had a nice day in the park yesterday up to the time she started hollering at me about money. Married life ain't all sailing good, you know.
Yes, well, it's the same way at my house, Kingfish. As a matter of fact, the only man I know whose married life is at all serene is our friend Amos.
Yeah, you're right. By the way, Henry, did you have news about Amos and Ruby?
Oh, yes, I did, Kingfish. Sometime in the next few weeks, they expect another blessed adventure.
Yeah, that's right. I heard about that. Well, you know, Henry, Sapphire really been jumping on me. I sure wish I knew where I could get some money.
Well, you know, Andy got a very lucky financial break the other day. An uncle of his gave him an old 1877 nickel. It's got a big 5 on the front of it with a shield on the back of it.
1877 nickel. I don't think I ever seen one like that.
Well, it's a very rare coin. Andy took it down to a dealer. He said it was worth $250. Well, anyway, Andy's decided to keep it as an ace in the hole in case he ever needs any money.
$250. I just thinking Andy might lose that coin out of his pocket. As his dear friend, maybe I ought to get it away from him and sell it. Of course, him being the owner, I'd give him his legitimate cut of 50% of the thing, you know.
Yes, sure. Well, I don't know. It ain't going to be easy getting it away from him. Andy keeps the coin in a little purse in his pants pocket.
He does, huh? Well, in that case, I got to think of some way to get a hold of Andy's pants.
Well, that oughtn't to be so hard for you, Kingfish. After all, you took the shirt off his back many times. It's only a short jump to his pants.
Yeah. Well, the only way I can figure to get Andy's pants off so I can get that coin is by telling him I done opened up a physical culture school. And I get him to sign up for the course. Oh, I hear his feet clopping down the hall now.
Well, hi there, Kingfish. How's it?
Come in, Andy, come in.
Say, what is that sign you got on the door there? George Stevens Physical Culture School.
Oh, didn't you know, Andy? I was back in my old profession.
Wait a minute, Kingfish. Where did you ever learn anything about physical culture?
Oh, where did I learn? At the famous United States Physical Culture Institute.
Where's that?
Muscle Shoals. Yeah, I doing great here, too, Andy. Just look at that picture there on the wall of one of my star pupils there.
Oh, yeah. He got quite a physique, all right, ain't he?
Yeah, well, then, 1 week ago, that fellow walked in here. He was an 86-pound weakling.
He was that skinny?
Skinny? Well, I gave him a pair of gym trunks. They had to hold him up with Scotch tape. Couldn't get a grip on nothing around his waist.
You mean he was that way 1 week ago?
That's right. And look at them muscles he got there now. He got biceps, triceps, forceps. He got seps all over his body. Look at it.
Yeah, he is sure sepped up all right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that physical culture stuff is all right for them skinny guys, but a big husky fella like me don't need none of that.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be too sure, brother. Now, let's see what kind of shape you in. Let me see you bend over there and touch your toes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I made my kneecaps. Do that count for anything?
Look here, brother Andy, let's face the fact. The reason you can't touch your toes is because you is what they call in physical culture circles a corpulent specimen with obese characteristics.
What does that mean?
A fat pig. That's
Well, I guess I is getting on the flabby side. You think you can do anything for me, Kingfish?
Well, I don't know, Anna. Let me see what I got to work with here. Let me get my tape measure here. Take a few measurements.
Yeah. See how I stack up. Go ahead.
Okay, stand still, Anna. Let me get my tape measure around you here. Stomach, 56. Chest, 38. Shoulders, 18. Head, 6. Body got a nice taper to it there, Anna. You know, if you had a stem in the top of your head, you'd look just like an avocado. You're the closest thing I done seen to a pyramid in a long time, man.
Yeah, well, if I was that bad, maybe I better get in there and take one of them courses.
Yeah, I'll say you better, Anna. Glad to have you as a pupil. Now, the main principle of physical culture is to tune up the nervous system, rejuvenate the muscle tone, and sharpen the reflexes.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. Now, what is the first thing I got to do?
Take off your pants.
Take off my pants, huh? Is I supposed to put on anything else?
Well, usually we hand out gym pants, you know, but you long underwear boys don't need them. That's it now, Andy. Now just hand me your pants here.
Yeah, here you is.
Say, that's quite an idea you got there, Andy. Keep the breezes off your legs. You done sewed your socks right to your long underwear, ain't you?
Yeah.
All right, now, Andy, now for the first exercise. Turn around and face the wall.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to give you some eye exercises while you strengthen the muscles of your eyelids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now, when I count 1, I want you to close your eyes. Then when I say 2, you can open them again.
I never knowed you had to take off your pants to do eye exercise.
Well, quiet now, Andy. Let's begin. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, 1. Here's the coin right here. 2. Well, I bet you feel a lot better now, don't you, Andy?
Yeah, I guess so. What happens now?
Well, now, we don't want to overdo it on the first day, so that'll be all of the supervised training. From now on is what we call the free play period. Yeah. I going out now. You can jump around here all you want to. Just go ahead.
Yeah, but where, Kingfish, ain't you going to have me do no lifting?
Oh, you don't have to, and I done all the lifting that needs to be done. Say, Henry, what is you doing in the drugstore here?
Why, I just dropped in for a cup of coffee, Kingfish. What about you?
Oh, I got to make a telephone call here in the drugstore. Henry, you was right. You know, I got that nickel away from Andy, and the dealer done already offered me $250 for it.
I told you it was valuable, Kingfish.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to call the dealer now and tell him I'm going to take his offer.
Yes, well, there's the phone booth right over there.
Yeah, pardon me, Henry. Oh, boy, this is really my lucky day. Holy mackerel, I done put Andy's nickel in the telephone.
Listen to the sound of the terrier making that steam drill ring.
A terrier is a railroad man who can drill a rock like no man can.
So drill, ye terriers, drill.
Now every morning at 7 o'clock there were 20 terriers a-working at the rock. The boss comes along and he says, keep still and come down heavy on the cast iron drill and drill, ye terriers, drill.
Drill, ye terriers, drill.
Well, there's a work all day for a little bit of pay.
Down behind the old railway.
And drill, ye terriers, drill.
And blast,
and blast,
and fire. The boss was a fine man down to the ground.
And he married a lady 6 feet around.
That woman could cook and she baked good bread.
But she baked it as heavy as a bucket of lead. So drill, ye terriers, drill.
Drill, ye terriers, drill.
Well, there's a work all day for a little bit of pay.
Down behind the old railway.
And drill, ye terriers, drill.
And blast,
my gosh, he was a flame mean man. Last week, a great big blast went off.
Up in the air went Jim Goff.
So drill ye terriers, drill. Drill ye terriers, drill. When the next payday came around,
Jim Goff, $1 short was found. When he asked what for, came this reply.
You're docked for the time you was up in the sky.
so drill ye terriers, drill.
All day for a little bitty pay.
Ye terriers, drill.
You know, people say to me, you're a quiet, unexcitable fellow, and I'm inclined to agree. I'll say this about myself, though. When it comes to Rinso, nobody possibly could be more enthusiastic than I am. That new Rinso with Solium does the most amazing thing I ever heard of. Why, even on rainy days, even if clothes must be dried indoors, Rinso with Solium puts sunshine in your wash. That's a fact. White clothes turn out not just whiter, but whiter than new. And washable colors not just brighter, but actually brighter than brand new. My wife is just as enthusiastic as I am because she sees those wonderful things happen in every Rinso wash. New Rinso, the Rinso you get at the store today, contains the scientific sunlight ingredient, Solium. Rinso is so safe for clothes and so easy on hands. My wife wouldn't think of using any soap except Rinso. And once you've tried it, I think you'll say so, too. Today, more women use Rinso than any other wash day soap in the world. Only new Rinso contains Solium. And now, back to Amos and Andy.
Shorty, I come down here to the barber shop to see you because I was in trouble. I done put a rare nickel worth $250 in the phone booth at the drugstore, and I don't know what to do.
Well, Kingfisher, the thing to do is very obvious. You got to rush down and get the. You got to hurry and get a police. You got to manage. You got to take. You go. There's your answer right there.
What a mess. To put a nickel that's worth a fortune in a telephone box. Look, Shorty, I got to figure some way to get that nickel back. Now, try and help me. You got brains.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but Kingfisher, you know, you could pry open the telephone box and then get it out.
Yeah, pry open the telephone. Yeah, I guess that's the only way.
Of course, you might get yourself into trouble that way, too, though.
Yeah, well, if there's going to be trouble, I better not get Andy in. Yeah, I tell you what, I'll get Andy as a partner in the thing. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll get Andy. Yeah, I'll get Andy and I'll get him to open the box himself.
Yeah, it was his nickel. He ought to help you.
Yeah. See, I never would have put the nickel in there if I hadn't got excited and lost my head.
Oh, so when you get excited, Kingfisher, it's very easy to lose your head. I remember once I was at a party once and we was roasting marshmallows and it was a cold night and we was all snuggled up to the fireside. And all of a sudden a gal come rushing into the room and she yelled, "Fire, fire!" just like that. And I'm ashamed to say, Kingfisher, that everyone in the room kept calm except me. Oh, I lost my head completely.
Yeah, well, why did you lose your head?
I was the one that was on fire.
Well, now listen, Andy, calm down, will you, please?
Amos, I as mad as a hornet. I done lost that rare nickel worth $250.
Well, now think hard, Andy. When did you last remember having the thing?
Well, I remember I had it in my pants pocket when I walked into Kingfisher's office this morning.
Oh, yeah, the Kingfish, huh?
Yeah, he sold me a physical culture course. And he told me to take my pants off.
And your pants had the nickel in the pocket?
Yeah. And the Kingfish was nice enough to hold my pants for me so they wouldn't get dusty.
Oh, yeah. Go on.
Well, he told me to close my eyes, to exercise the lids, and when I opened my eyes, he throwed my pants at me, told me to keep jumping up and down the office, and then he left. So I put on my pants and jumped up and down for a while, and then I left.
Andy, there ain't nothing to it. Can't you figure out what happened to your nickel?
Oh, yeah. Now I know what done happened to that coin.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yeah, it fell out of my pocket while I was jumping up and down.
No, Andy. The kingfish took it out of your pants while you had your eyes shut.
Oh, he wouldn't have done. He wouldn't. Wait till I get my hands on him. I'm going to tear him apart.
Yeah, well, you ain't going to have to wait long. Here, come down the hall now. I'm getting out here before the fireworks start. Goodbye, Andy.
So long, Amos.
Well, hi, Kingfish. See you later.
Kingfish, come in here. I'm going to bust you right in the head. You know that?
Well, now, take it easy, Andy. Take it easy. I know just what you're worried about.
Well, why did you take that 5-cent piece?
Well, to save you money. There's a law coming out next week, Andy, that you can't sell old coins no more. So I was going to sell it for $250 before they passed the new law and give half the money to you. That's $125 more than you'd have had.
Oh, well, why didn't you say that? Well, did you sell it?
Well, now, Andy, that's what I'm going to explain to you. Now, first of all, me and you is in partners in this thing, so if I get you $125 for your half, you'll sign a paper to that effect, won't you?
Oh, sure.
All right, then I got some bad news for you.
What's that?
Your nickel is in the payphone down at the drugstore. Now, how soon do you think that you can pry off the phone off the wall and get your nickel out?
Well, I could pry that off the wall. I could hold it a minute here. When can I do it? I is a noun, and that's wrong. You want to use the proverb you.
Yeah, well, that's what I say. When can you do it?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, I know it. Ain't nothing to it there. Yeah. You is the illogical one to do the job, Andy. And you see, according to the law, you is the owner of the coin. And you got what is called in the legal terms prior rights.
Oh, I is, huh?
Yeah, so having prior rights, it's up to you to do the prying, you see.
You're right.
Yeah, they got you. Now, you just, all you got to do, go in there and get the phone off the wall, open the thing up, take your old coin out, and replace it with another nickel. You ain't stealing nothing, you see.
Yeah, well, that's the way these things work, okay. But suppose somebody catches me while I was in that phone booth there.
Well, then, you being the owner of the coin, it's your legal right to open up the box there and get it back. You've got what they call legal jurisprudence. That's what you got.
Oh, I is. Well, that puts a different light on the thing.
Yeah.
But listen, Kingfish, you still got to go with me. Because I don't want to wind up on this thing being no scapegoat.
Oh, you ain't going to be no goat. No.
Well, while I'm working in there on the box, you got to stand outside the phone booth and keep guard.
Okay, Andy, look here. You run home, get a bunch of tools. Tell you what, get a hammers, and then get one of them chisels. You get behind there. Yeah. Get a bunch of tools. I'll see you down at the drugstore.
Okay.
Now, if anybody asks us any questions, we'll just tell them we're telephone repairmen, and the phone got a short circuit.
Short circuit. Yeah, we'll tell them we come down to lengthen the thing.
That's right.
Hello, Doc.
Hi.
Got time to fix me a Coca-Cola?
Sure, Frank. Sit down.
Yeah.
What are you doing without your police uniform today?
It's my day off. But I gotta call police headquarters now and see what's cooking for tomorrow. I'll go back and use your phone.
Oh, there's a couple of fellas using the booth right now.
Well, as soon as I finish the Coke, I'll go on back and hurry him up.
How's it coming in the booth there, Andy?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, that's the stuff, Andy. Tear the phone right off the wall there. Wait a minute, Andy. There's a fellow walking over here from the soda fountain. Close the door and keep working. Main thing is to pry the phone off the wall, you know. Don't worry about this fellow that's coming over. I'll handle him. Nice day, ain't it?
Yeah. Somebody using the phone in there?
Yes, sir. I got a long-winded friend in there that's making a couple of calls. Certainly a noisy dial in there, ain't it? That friend of mine liable to be in there a long time. Don't you want to go over to the corner there and sit down and wait for him over there somewhere?
No, I'll wait here. I was just going to call headquarters.
Yeah, so that's a nice place. That's a good, what is that last thing you say they, call where?
Headquarters.
Excuse me for protruding, mister, but you say you're calling headquarters. You talking about political headquarters, Democrats or Republicans, them people, huh?
No. Police headquarters. I'm a policeman.
You see,
Kingfish, let me have the big hammer. I can't get this money box open.
What What you say, stranger?
Wait a minute. I see what's going on here. You two fellas are breaking into that coin box. Now stand right where you are. Hey, Doc, call the wagon, quick.
Wait a minute, mister. You can't arrest me. Kingfish, tell him what you told me. Tell him I got juicy prudence over everything.
Well, Andy's in trouble this time for sure. You know, women's work, the old saying goes, is never done. Week in and week out, clothes and household linen must be washed clean and fresh. And smart women always use Rinso. Now, here's exactly why I say that. New Rinso with Solium does a much better job. New Rinso gets white things not just whiter, but whiter than new. Gay washable colors, too, turn out not just brighter, but brighter than brand new. Rinso with Solium, the new scientific sunlight ingredient, puts sunshine in your wash, even if that wash is dried indoors. Rinso wash clothes have a brilliance never known before the Lever Laboratories discovered Solium. Next wash day, I think you'd better try Rinso, the only soap that contains Solium. And I know you'll stick to Rinso for good. And now, back to Amos and Andy.
This show is a mess, Kingfish. Them throwing us in jail here like this.
Yeah, and think of the disgrace being here. Being arrested there in the drugstore and dragged out in the patrol wagon with all them people watching. And the worst thing was when they handcuffed our hands behind our backs.
Yeah, that's the part I didn't like. When the wagon pulled away, I wasn't able to wave goodbye to none of my friends.
Oh, this is awful, and on top of everything else, we never did get that 5-cent piece back.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't be in here in the first place if you hadn't tried to gyp me out of that rare nickel.
Oh, never mind that now. The thing is lost now anyway. The main thing is for us to get out of this jail.
Yeah, you think they're going to let us out?
Yeah, well, sitting here quiet like this ain't going to help none. Remember the old saying, Anna? The wheel that squeaks the loudest is the one that's going to slap the grease on, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, what you going to do?
Watch me here. Hey, jailer! Hey, jailer! Jailer, come here. Where's you?
Say, listen, buddy. What's the idea? You want somebody to punch you in the nose?
Do I want somebody to punch me in the nose? Ha, ha, ha. No, sir.
Well, pipe down then.
Yeah, sir, I'll pipe right down.
By the way, Noisy, there's a lawyer out here by the name of Stonewall that wants to see you. Would your majesty care to have him ushered in?
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, sir. Get him in here.
Hey, Mike, send the guy with the patches on his overcoat in.
This is a nice polite jail, ain't it?
Yeah, wait a minute. Here comes Stonewall now. Yeah. Oh, Stonewall, we're so glad you're here, boy.
Hi, boy. I see you done solved your housing problem.
Yeah, well, we're glad you're here, Stonewall. You got to help us, you know that?
Don't worry, fellas. You know, the old saying is said, when Stonewall is here, the client's in the clear.
Oh, that's good. Now, look here, you see, Stonewall, they done thrown us in jail here, but we is completely innocent.
Innocent, huh? Well, now, that might slow me down a little. I ain't never had a client that was innocent before.
Yeah, well, listen, Stonewall, our case is coming up into night court tonight.
Oh, don't worry, I'll go over there with you. You can explain it to me on the way over. And when the case come up, I'll be there fighting for you right on my toes.
Oh, Stonewall, you is really a dynamic lawyer.
Oh, man, yeah.
George Stevens and Andrew Brown, I have just read the charges against you two men. Does the lawyer for the defense have anything to say?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'd like to enter a plea of not guilty for these two crooks.
On what grounds, may I ask? These men were caught trying to break open a telephone coin box in the presence of a witness who was also a police officer for this city.
Well, yes, sir, Your Honor, but they done learned the lesson. They ain't never gonna break open nothing in front of a cop no more.
Your Honor, as the arresting officer, may I say something at this point?
Yes, officer. What is it?
Your Honor, when these men were arrested, they made a statement they were not trying to rob the telephone, but trying to recover a rare coin that they previously dropped in the phone by mistake.
Yeah, so that is right, Your Honor. We were just going to take that one coin out and put a nickel in the place of it.
Your Honor, we brought the telephone into headquarters and checked the coin box for evidence. We did find this 1875-cent piece that they spoke about. Seems that these men were telling the truth all the time.
I see. Well, in view of these facts, I'm going to dismiss this case. But I'm warning you two, if either one of you ever tamper with the coin box again, it'll go pretty hard with you. Now go on back to jail. Get your clothes, and I'll have your release paper so you can get out tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Case dismissed.
Here, Brown. Here's your nickel.
Oh, thank you, officer. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, Stonewall, thanks for coming down with us.
Oh, that's all right, boy. But, there's just one thing about this case.
What's that?
If that cop hadn't opened his big mouth, I could have got you off with 90 days.
Oh,
All right, you two guys. The judge sent over your release papers. You can go now. You got all your stuff?
yes, sir. Andy, you got the nickel, ain't you?
Oh, yeah, I got it right in my pocket here.
Say, mister, you got a telephone we can use?
Yeah, there's a telephone right down there by the front door.
Wait a minute, Kingfish. What do we want with a telephone?
Listen, Andy, take this piece of paper here. Now, here is the name and telephone number of the dealer that'll give us $250 for the nickel you got. Now, call him up, see if he's there, and tell him that we is coming over right now, because I won't get my half of that money, you know.
Well, now, wait a minute here. Why has I got to give you half of this money?
Because I was smart enough to make that kind of deal with you. And if you were stupid enough to let me make that kind of deal and outsmart you, you got to live up to it. Now, there's the telephone there. Go ahead and call the man.
Oh, me. Well, here I go. Uh-oh. Kingfish.
What's the matter?
I done put the rare nickel in the telephone.
You done put the rare nickel in the telephone?
Well, you got me so nervous I didn't even think.
Why, you stupid bum, how in the world could you do a crazy thing like that? You heard what the judge said about tampering with the phone boxes? Andy Brown, as long as you live, I never want to have nothing to do with you again. I never want you to speak to me again. Goodbye, you big dummy.
What number did you dial, please?
El Dorado 06352.
I'm sorry, there is no such number.
I know they ain't. Will you please return my nickel?
I think we fooled him that time, Andy. Say, Andy, did you know that Art Gilmore has got some big news tonight?
Yeah? What kind of news?
Well, the famous Pepsodent Lever Laboratories are bringing out a new product of interest to every woman everywhere. Tell them about it, Miss Gilmore.
Ladies, it's exciting news. You can take the guesswork out of home permanent waving. Now the famous Pepsodent Lever Laboratories proudly present Rave, the new improved home permanent that eliminates guesswork. With Rave, and only with Rave, you get the easy-to-use dial-a-wave chart, your guide to the one right wave for your kind of hair. You'll find a Rave wave is gentler, easier, up to twice as fast as old-type home permanents. A Rave wave is long-lasting, yet softer, more natural-looking from the very first day. Make your next permanent a personalized Rave home permanent. It has been granted the Good Housekeeping seal and has been accepted for advertising in the journals of the American Medical Association. A complete Rave kit is only $2. Rave refill kit, $1 at all drug and cosmetic counters. Both kits contain the exclusive dial-a-wave chart. Rave goes on sale for the first time tomorrow.
Good night, folks.
See you next Sunday.
Be sure and listen to the Amos and Andy Show at the same time next Sunday. Stay tuned in now for the adventure.
Stay tuned in for Life with Luigi, which follows immediately over many of these stations. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Yes, sir. Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Rinso, brings you a full half hour of entertainment with Lou Lubin, Eddie Green, Ernestine Wade, the Jubilaires, Jeff Alexander's orchestra and chorus, and radio's all-time favorite, Amos and Andy. Well, another year has rolled around, and today is Sapphire Stevens' birthday. Right now, in their apartment, we find the Kingfish and Sapphire discussing the event.
So you was 38 years old today, honey. You know them years is really creeping up on you, ain't they?
Well, maybe so, George, but I'll say this. The only wrinkles you can see on my face is just the natural laughter lines. See that?
Them is laughter lines?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, nothing was ever that funny, honey. All right. I'm sorry. I just ain't ever seen no crow with that big a feet. That's all. By the way, honey, you ain't told me what you want for your birthday yet.
Well, George, the thing I really want, we just can't afford.
Now, what you talking about, honey? I got money. And you can have anything your little heart desires. Just as long as it ain't over $2, that's what I mean.
George, what I'm talking about is a new piano. There's nothing I'd rather do than get rid of that old upright that's been cluttering up the room for years and get a nice new.
Yeah, that old piano is a monstrosity, all right. Look at it there with them 7 keys missing right in the center. Look like your mama laughing with a bridge workout. That's what...
Now, that's enough. You know, George, I was just thinking. Maybe we could sell our piano and get enough money to make a down payment on a new one.
Yeah, you got a thought there, all right.
Yeah, I tell you what, George, why don't we both scout around and see what we can get for the old one and then decide what to do?
Yeah, let's do that, honey. With that sledgehammer touch of yours, playing a new one is bound to sound better, I know that, yeah.
Now, wait a minute, George. You mustn't always so critical of my piano playing. I remember one time before we was married when you come over to Mama's house for supper. I played after supper, and you were so entranced you leaned over the piano all evening.
I wasn't entranced. I was just doubled up from your mama's cooking. That's what... So, you see, Andy, me and Sapphire decided to find out what we can get with this piano here.
Yeah, well, that show is a messy-looking thing, all right.
Yeah, well, Mr. Jackson down at the second-hand store said he'd give me $25 for it if I lug it down there to the store. I ain't gonna wait for Sapphire to do something about this thing. I'm gonna take his offer right away.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, Kingfish, I used to take piano lessons.
You did, huh?
Oh, sure, I'll play you something. Wait a minute till I find the right keys on the dashboard here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, listen here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice, all right, Andy. Ain't I heard that tune before somewhere?
Sure you is. That's Brahms' Lullaby.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was written by Max Romanoff or Pizzicato or one of them Italians.
Well, then I borrowed a truck from one of the large brothers, and is you going to help me get this piano over to the second-hand store?
Yeah, sure, Kingfish. We oughtn't have no trouble. We only got to cart it down one flight of stairs.
Yeah, well, come on, then. Let's get started here.
Okay, Kingfish.
Let's go now, both together. Up she goes.
Yeah.
That's the stuff.
Yeah, straight ahead.
All right,
straight ahead.
watch the door there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's sit it down here in the hall here.
Oh, me. Well, that takes care of the stool. Now for the piano.
Yeah, going fine, yeah. So far, so good. I ain't even breathing hard, Judge, you know that?
Hey, look, Kingfish, here comes Shorty the barber up the stairs.
Yeah, wait, look at you. Hey, Shorty, come on up. We're just moving the piano here. Maybe you could give us a hand.
Oh, sure. I'll be glad to. I'll be very happy. It's a great pleasure to. So long.
Oh, yeah. Come back here, Shorty.
All right.
Look here. Well, now, come on, boys. We're going to move this thing. Let's get on the piano here.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah, this is going to be the tough part,
yeah. All right, now, no. Now, look here. With the three of us on it, there ain't going to be nothing to it. Now, I think we better lift it once just to get the feel of the thing, you see. Now, on the count of 3, up she goes. Shorty, you take this in, Andy, you take this in.
Well, what you going to do, Kingfish?
Well, I was doing the counting, ain't I? Can't do everything.
Wait a minute. There's rollers on this thing. Let's roll it over to the top of the stairway.
Yeah, that's right. Let's do that. Come on now. Everybody push.
All right.
Come on.
Yeah, wait a minute now. Here where we're going to have to lift it up and get it over the door sill here. All right, now. Let's get it up here and get down in the hall. Let's go. Up you go. All right, okay. Put it down.
Hey, fellas. Before we go any farther, there's one important thing that we got to do.
What's that?
We got to tilt it so it does. We got to take the door. We got to swing the piano so I got to get it off my foot.
Yeah. Pull it up there. Yeah, well, now, before we take it down the stairway here, let's get this rope around it so we can kind of ease it down the stairs slowly.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Now, look, fellas, I've done this kind of work before, you see. I'll tell you what, I'll get down to the bottom of the stairway, you see, and if I see she's coming too fast, I'll holler, hold it.
Yeah, you holler, hold it. All right, get on down there, Shorty. All right, come on, Andy.
Yeah.
Got to hold the rope there?
Yeah,
all right, let's start easing off on the rope here.
Okay.
All right, easy now.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Kingfish is slipping.
Watch it, Andy.
Yeah.
Watch it. There it goes.
Hold me.
Sure glad I got that piano out of here and sold it. That Miss Jackson's that second-hand store gave me $25. Lucky I didn't get hurt when the thing fell down the stairs. I hear the key in the front door. That must be Starfire coming now. Well, I bet you're going to be glad to hear the good news about me getting $25 for that piano.
Oh, hello, Joey.
Oh, Sapphire, how is you, honey? I've been waiting for you. Now, before you come in, honey, I got some wonderful news for you. Wait till you hear this, honey.
Oh, no, George. I got more important news to tell you.
Oh, yeah, but,
Early this morning, before you was up, I had a man from the piano store come up here and look at our old upright. He called me up, and I just went down there. George, our piano is a genuine antique, and it's worth $1,200. Ain't that wonderful? We're going to get $1,200. Now, what did you have to tell me, George?
Well, that is, you see, we, sweetheart.
George, our piano. What did you do with it?
Oh, me, now I know how the Indians felt the day they sold Manhattan Island.
Oh, John saw a vision. What did he see?
He was at the pearly gates when he saw lightning and heard a clap of thunder.
Coming from eternity.
Well, now, old John, he saw a mighty number moving way up in the middle of the air. Well, old John, he saw a mighty number moving way in the middle of the air.
Well, there were 3 gates in the east.
Let me tell you, there were 3 gates in the west.
Altogether,
there were 3 gates in the north.
Glory, glory, there were 3 gates in the south.
That's a total of
12 gates
to the city. Oh, swear white.
Hallelujah.
Let me tell you now that old John, he saw a mighty number
moving way up in the middle of the air.
Well, now, old John, he saw a mighty number
moving way in the middle of the air.
Well, old John had to stop and sharpen his pen and pull himself together, begin to count again. He saw 48 angels walking up and down
with their golden slippers and their heavenly crowns.
There were 4 horsemen.
John, what do they mean?
They were death, pestilence, famine, and war.
There were 4 and 20 elders.
And what did they say?
Crying glory, glory, and praise the Lord.
There were 12 gates, 48 angels.
And he did say,
there were 4 great horsemen.
There were 2 score elders standing at the gate.
And when he put them all together,
they numbered 88. Old John saw a mighty number, moving way in the middle, in the middle, in the middle of the air.
And now here's an amazing announcement. Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Rinso, have some big news. It's the development of a new Rinso, new 1950 Rinso with Solium. And here's why it's so sensational. New 1950 Rinso has 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. That's right, 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. The world-famous laboratories of Lever Brothers Company are a full year ahead with the most far-reaching development in soap history. New 1950 Rinso with the scientific sunlight ingredient Solium. New 1950 Rinso washes white clothes not just whiter, but whiter than new. And washable colors not just brighter, but actually brighter than brand new. It keeps them whiter and brighter than any other soap. And safely. Yes, new Rinso is so safe for clothes and so kind to hands. Try new 1950 Rinso at dealers now. I think you'll agree new Rinso is the most amazing soap ever developed. New 1950 Rinso has 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. And now, back to Amos and Andy.
So that's the story, Henry. You see, Mr. Jackson, the second-hand dealer, has got Sapphire's piano that's worth $1,200, and I can't get it back from him.
Well, Kingfish, you didn't tell him its true value, did you?
No, but he said he's a businessman. He got to make a profit. He wants $100 for it. I only got $25. I don't know how I'm going to raise 75 more. Oh, I really licked.
Well, don't feel too bad, Kingfish. Remember the immortal words of Joan of Arc. Don't give up the ship.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you, where is I going to get a hold of $75? Oh, this really got me nervous.
Well, you know, it's a funny thing about money. Now, you was worried because you ain't got none. And the rich Mr. DePeister was told by his psychiatrist that he was on the verge of a nervous breakdown because he got too much money.
Yeah, wait a minute, Henry. Speaking of too much money, caused a nervous breakdown, give me an idea here. I think I done thunk of something.
Yes?
Yeah, I got an angle to get $75 a man, Andy.
Yes, well, I know he's got the cash all right. He flashed the roll on me this morning with choke a horse. He told me there was $100 in it.
Oh, Andy got $100?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll try this doctor stuff on him and see if it'll work. You know, Henry, I wouldn't have gotten into all this trouble if Sapphire hadn't got interested in music in the first place.
Well, that's the way with women. They always goes for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, my wife Clara is very fond of music, and she fancies herself quite a singer, too. You know, believe it or not, Kingfish, but the other night she hit a high note and caused a drinking glass to shatter.
You mean the vibration of a voice broke the glass?
No. One of the neighbors got disgusted and threw it at her.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll get on this white coat here and strap this thing around my head. If I can just convince Andy that I is a doctor in psychiatry, maybe I can sell him on the idea that he's nervous and ought to get rid of his money. Uh-oh. I think I hear old Flounderfoot's coming down the hall now. Yeah, I'll get on the phone here.
Hi, Kingfish. Hey, what you doing with that white coat on and that rear view mirrors on your forehead?
Pardon me, Andy. I was on the phone here. I'll be with you in just a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yes, patient. This is Dr. Stevens. What's that? You want to know how your schizophrenia is, huh? I got your chart right here in front of me. The way it looks, your schizo's all right, but your frenia is all shot to pieces. Well, I'll stop around in the morning. We'll take another brain count. All right, goodbye.
Hey, Kingfish, since when is you a doctor?
Well, you didn't know this, Andy, but I've been studying all night at different night schools here, you know. I got my diploma right there on my desk drawer here.
You is?
Oh, yeah. I'll read it to you, Andy, here, too. Say here, this is to certify that George Stevens, having completed the prescribed course in psychiatry, is now a genuine psychopathic. Say here, he is hereby permitted to psychoannihilate any and all persons to the full extent of the law. There he is, Andy, right there.
Say, that's wonderful, Kingfish. What college give you a diploma like that?
And I was proud to say that I got it from a big medical school down in Baltimore, Johns Mansfield.
How you doing with this new psyching thing, Kingfish?
Well, doing great, Andy, especially among the moneyed set. I had a big case just this morning. A millionaire coming here who was so worried about having money that he was a nervous wreck. His nerves all over his body started tightening up on him from his head right down to his toes.
They did, huh?
Oh, yeah. Right now they're so tight that every time he bends his elbow, his left leg open there like that, you see.
Holy smoke.
Oh, yeah, and it was real embarrassing to him socially, too. Whenever he tips his hat to a woman, he kicks her in the shins, you see that? And I hope that I ain't alarmed you with this horrible, gruesome details yet.
Well, I tell you, Kingfish, I has felt something tightening up on me lately, but I figured it was my long underwear shrinking.
No, and I can tell from your eyes there, the way your pupils is violating there, that You was nervous and you was sick on account of money.
But, Kingfish, I ain't no millionaire. How could I be nervous over money? What you talking?
Well, you was got the ailment that is common to so many members in your income bracket. It's what is known in medical circles as the $100 twitch, is what you get.
Holy smoke, Kingfish. You done diagnosed me right down to the last penny, you know it?
Yeah.
I'm beginning to feel sick already. What must I do?
Well, Andrew, the treatment for this is painful but effective. You just throw your money away.
Oh, well, maybe I could just give it to you.
Oh, no, I wouldn't touch this stuff, Andy. Just throw it over in the corner there. I'll have Lightning sweep it up later. Just let it go on over here.
Yeah, well, I'll do it.
Well, hi there, fellas.
Come in, Amos. I'm glad you was here. I was a sick man.
Yeah, well, what's the matter, Andy?
Oh, it's awful, Amos. My nerves are so bad I'm going to have to throw my tight underwear away, you know?
Well, now, quiet, Andy. I told you about this disease in strict confidence. Wait a minute, Joe. What is this sickness all about?
Well, I ain't sure, but don't tip your hat to me or I'll start twitching.
Yeah, you got to keep out of this, Amos.
Oh, I tell you, Amos, I has just a bundle of nerves.
Oh, nerves, Andy. Look, who's been telling you anything like that? Don't you know, Andy, that you was too dumb to have nerves?
Yeah, that's right. Of course I is. Kingfish, what you trying to pull on me?
Well, I can explain everything to you there, Andy. Well, if this is going to be another one of them things, I'm going to get out of this before it starts to be a fight. Yeah. I'm going to get out of here. So long, fellas.
So long.
Well, now, Andy, don't pay no attention to Amos. You know, with his wife Ruby having a baby pretty soon, he all excited and he don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, but wait a minute, Kingfish. You ain't putting nothing over on me.
Well, now, look, Andy, I'm going to tell you the truth. That piano I done sold to the second-hand dealer. I done found out it's worth $1,200.
$1,200?
That's right. The dealer don't know what it's worth, but he won't sell it back to me unless I pays him $100.
Oh, that's what you want the money for. Well, why didn't you say so? I'll lend you the money, providing you pay it back when you sells the piano.
Okay, Andy, you was my pal. You was done saved my life. Come on, let's go over to the second-hand dealer and get the thing back right now. Come on, will you, Andy? Well, here I is, Miss Jackson. I got the $100 with me here.
Yeah, where's the piano?
Oh, it's you again, Stephen.
No.
Well, you came after that piano. I'm afraid I've got bad news for you.
What you mean, Mrs.
Well, after all, Stevens, I'm in business to make a profit. When a lady came in here a while ago and offered me $100 for the piano, I sold it to her.
You don't, wait a minute, holy mackerel, I got to get that piano back. Where can I find this woman?
Well, she gave her name as Mrs. Underwood. She lives over in that big house on Lenox Avenue.
Kingfish, you was really in a mess, you know that?
Yeah, why is it, Andy, that every time I was about to get a peek at some big money, Fate has got to step in and pull down the window shade? I ain't
This is Art Gilmore. A few moments ago, I told you about the development of new 1950 Rinso by the laboratories of Lever Brothers Company. I said that it's the most sensational development in the history of soap, and here's why. New 1950 Rinso with Solium has 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. New 1950 Rinso gets and keeps clothes whiter and brighter than any other soap can. White clothes come whiter than new, washable colors actually brighter than new. And safely, because Rinso is so safe for clothes and so kind to your hands. Now, tomorrow is wash day. Your dealer has the 1950 Rinso in regular or economical giant size. See for yourself. New 1950 Rinso has 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. Only Rinso contains Solium. And now back to Amos and Andy.
Stonewall, can we see you a minute?
Hi, come on in, man. Am I burned up?
Well, what's the matter, Stonewall?
What's the matter?
Yeah.
Look at this item they printed in the morning paper here. It said that I've been practicing law for 12 years, and during that time I have used every unscrupulous, underhanded trick to win my cases regardless of merit. It further states that I'm up for disbarment after 12 years in the profession. I went down to that newspaper and raised the roof for them printing a falsehood like that.
Falsehood, huh?
Yeah. I've been practicing for 14 years.
Oh. Now, look here, Stonewall. I was in a mess. I done sold a $1,200 piano to a second-hand man for $25. and I just found out that he resold it to Mrs. Underwood over on Lenox Avenue.
Oh, yeah, I heard about her. She one of them rich society women. You know, a lot of them rich gals buy the antiques and donate it to the museum. Make them feel like big shots.
Yeah, I guess I do, all right. Yeah, that's right.
Hey, I done give myself an angle.
Yeah, well, what kind of angle you done give yourself here?
Maybe you and Andy could tell her that you is representatives of the Metropolitan Museum and get her to donate the piano to you.
Yeah, and then we could get a truck and lug it away ourselves.
Yeah, Andy, look here. Let's go up to see the woman and give the thing a try.
Yeah.
Boy, I sure hope that we can get that antique piano back again.
Yeah, real antiques is valuable, all right.
Oh, yeah.
I remember a client of mine, he lived with his grandfather. See, who had a house full of antiques. My client wanted to sell them, but the old man wanted to keep them. They argued about it like cats and dogs.
They did, huh?
Yeah, but finally one day my client took the bull by the horn, and he decided to start selling these antiques. But 2 weeks later, in the auction, they found something in the grandfather's clock that got him in trouble.
Oh, what did they find?
His grandfather.
Oh, he killed Well, Andy, now the maid is going to get Mrs. Underwood. Boy, this sure is a nice place she got here. Look around here.
Oh, yeah. It's really swanky, all right.
Yeah, now remember, we is from the Metropolitan Museum, and to make an imprint on her, we'll tell her that you is our European expert on antiques. That's what we're telling her.
Yeah, I'll throw the charm all over her.
Wait a minute. Here she comes now.
Wow, there sure is a mess of her, ain't it?
Oh, how do you do? You must be the men that phoned me from the museum.
Oh, yeah, that is right, Mrs. Underwood. I was the curator of the joint, and this here is our European experts on antique pianos, Upright Brown.
How do you do, Mr. Brown? You know, it's funny about that piano. When I went out today, I had no idea I'd run into an old antique.
Likewise.
Please come in and sit down.
Yeah, thank you. Permit me to say, Miss Underwood, that you was as lovely as the European women that I know. Allow me to kiss your hand.
Oh, how charming!
All right, before you kiss a lady's hand, it's customary to remove your cigar.
Yeah, I'll be more careful. I might have put that thing out, you know.
You're an antique expert from Europe. In just what part of the continent do you have your headquarters?
Oh, I ain't got no special headquarters. I works all over Europe, London, Paris, Walla Walla, all them big places.
Now, tell you what, Miss Underwood, getting back to your piano, we has been after that particular piano for years. You see, we've been tracing it, and we done found out who had it, and done come right to you. Now, we feel that it ought to be in our museum, where we could put it on display so that the whole world can enjoy looking at the thing, you see, with both their eyes.
Well, I'm really flattered that you came to me. A big museum like the Metropolitan must get hundreds of donations of this kind.
Oh, yeah. They give us everything over there. Just last week, some big wealthy man presented us with a 10,000-year-old dinosaur.
Yeah. The thing is all out of tune, but it still plays pretty good.
Yeah, well, I tell you, Ms. Underwood, Upright's a little mixed up here. You see, dinosaur and the French word for piano sound alike. Both the words have got syllables in them, and they kind of got confusion to the man here.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, about my piano. I don't know whether you know it or not, but I only paid $100 for it. I realize it's an antique, but I had no idea it was so valuable that a museum would want it.
The thing you don't know, Miss Underwood, is that we have done discovered proof that this is the very piano that Mozart done beat out most of the music on. You see.
Yes, indeed. He decomposed everything right at that very keyboard right there.
Mozart played on this piano?
Yeah.
And you say you have proof of it?
Yeah. See, we unearthed this letter right here that led us right to the thing. It was written by Mozart to his fellow composer, Il Trovatore. I'll read it to you here. Start off here. Say, Dear Il. Just a note to say that in case my music ever becomes famous and some big museum wants my piano as a memento, let them have same with no questions asked. You know the piano I was talking about. It's the one with the beautiful tone and the beer stains on top. Regards from all the family side, Mozart and the kids. He had a lot of children around here.
Well, I never realized the piano was that important. It must really be valuable.
Yeah, well, now, about donating it to our museum, when can we pick it up, Miss Underwood?
Well, I tell you, gentlemen, you convinced me it would be a wonderful gesture. But I always like to discuss these things with my husband. I tell you, I'll call you at 10 in the morning.
All right, suppose you talk it over with the old man, and we hear from you at 10 in the morning, then.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, here's my private telephone number when I ain't at the museum. And by the way, I'll be at this number all day tomorrow. I ain't going to the museum tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, yes, I'll call you.
All right, thank you, Miss Underwood. Come on, Mr. Brown. We got to get back to the museum.
Yeah, that's right. We ain't fed the mummies yet.
Yeah, we got
George, why do you keep me in suspense? Will you please tell me what happened about the piano?
Well, now, honey, look here. Just don't get nervous. That's all I ask you. It's 3 minutes to 10. I expect them to call any minute now that will straighten out this whole mess.
Well, I hope so. It would be terrible if we ever lost that $1,200 piano.
Well, now, look, honey, if you ain't go... Wait a minute. Now, there's the call I was expecting. Now, look, you answer it and just say, Mr. Stevens' private office, and then I'll take over.
But, George...
Do what I tell you.
All right. Mr. Stevens' private office.
Is Mr. Stevens there?
Yes, he's here. One moment, please.
Hello? Mr. Stevens speaking.
Oh, Mr. Stevens, this is Mrs. Underwood. I've got good news for you. Last night, my husband and I decided to give my antique piano to your museum.
Oh, that is wonderful, Miss Underwood. Wonderful. I certainly appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be over in a few minutes with the truck to pick it up.
Oh, that won't be necessary. I'll call the express company myself and send it to the Metropolitan Museum an hour ago.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Anna, did you hear what Art Gilmore said about new 1950 Rinso?
Yeah, and it sounded so good, I'd like to hear him say it again.
Why, sure. The new 1950 Rinso with Solium gives 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. The famous Lieber Laboratories are a year ahead of time with new 1950 Rinso, the only soap that contains the scientific sunlight ingredient, Solium.
Folks, see the man at your store. He's got the new 1950 Rinso now. Good night, folks.
See you next Sunday.
Be sure to be with us next Sunday at the same time when Lieber Brothers Company, the makers of New Rinso with Solium, will again present the Amos and Andy Show. Until then, good night to all of you from all of us.
Doctors have proved it. Lifebuoy Health Soap with its purifying ingredient gets skin cleaner, stops BO as no other leading soap can. Yes, doctors compared daily baths with leading soaps, proved you are cleaner, safer from BO with Lifebuoy. Get Lifebuoy right away.
Be sure and listen to the Amos and Andy Show at the same time next Sunday. This is CBS, where 99 million people gather every week, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Seems like Sunday.
Well, it is Sunday. You see, Andy, we is on the radio now every Sunday on CBS for Rinso.
And here comes the man now with the biggest news in Rinso's history. Let's listen to him.
It's the biggest news ever. It's new 1950 Rinso with Solium, a full year ahead of time. New 1950 Rinso has 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. But more about that in a few minutes. Now, new 1950 Rinso brings you the Amos and Andy Show. Yes, sir. Lieber Brothers, the makers of 1950 Rinso, brings you transcribed a full half hour of entertainment with Lou Lubin, Eddie Green, Ernestine Wade, the Jubilaires, Jeff Alexander's orchestra and chorus, and radio's all-time favorites, Amos and Andy. Tonight, the Mystic Knights of the Sea gave their semi-annual dance at the Lodge Hall. The affair was a huge success. It's now 1:30 in the morning, and the Kingfish and his wife Sapphire have just returned home.
Well, Sapphire, you know I really done some dancing tonight.
Yes, I noticed it.
Yeah, I wore out the 2 cardboards I had covering the hole in my shoe. Ended up waltzing right on my bare skin there.
Don't you talk to me about that dance, you broke-down Romeo.
What you mean?
It was a disgrace the way you carried on out on that dance floor. Did you have to hold that young Miss Winslow as tight as you did?
What you mean? At a dance, you supposed to hold your partner tight.
Not 3 minutes after the music stopped.
Oh.
George Stevens, why didn't you get away from her when the music was over?
Well, a button on my vest got caught on the lace on her dress, and she was poor.
Some excuse that is. George, I'm just disgusted with you. I'm your wife, and you didn't dance with me once during the whole evening.
Yeah, well, how could I? You spent all your time talking to that big fat woman. Who was that dreadnought anyway?
That was Mrs. Opalescent Parker. She just moved into town, and I invited her over to the dance so she could get acquainted. But not one of them ill-mannered Lodge brothers of yours asked her for a dance.
Well, I guess none of the brothers had a truck driver's license. I don't know.
Now, George, she wasn't that fat.
She wasn't, huh? Well, I'll tell you one thing. If a man wants to dance cheek to cheek with that blimp, he's going to have to be shaped like a boomerang. I know that.
Well, I think she's a very nice woman. She happens to be a widow.
Widow, huh? Well, let me be the first to congratulate her late husband.
She wants to get married again. And, George, there's nothing wrong with her.
I don't want you hanging around with her.
She's very sweet and pleasant.
I say stay away from her.
And she just inherited $10,000 from her uncle.
Why don't you invite her for supper sometime?
Well, I ain't going to talk to you all night. I'm going to bed.
So that Mrs. Opalescent Parker's got $10,000, huh? And she wants to get married. Maybe I could get her and Andy together with a little parlay here. I might take that fat widow, hit you up to that fat head end, and come out of the thing with a nice fat wallet. Oh, yeah. Well, I got a picture here of Opalescent that Sapphire gave me. I'll put that in my desk drawer here. I'll tell Annie that I'll open up an introduction club so I can bring soulmates together. Oh, I hear the future bridegroom come clapping his feet down the hall now. Come in, Brother Andy.
Oh, hi, Kingfish.
Sorry I'm busy today, Andy. I can't talk to you, but sit down for an hour or two anyway. We'll just...
Say, tell me something. What's that sign on your door there saying Introduction Club?
Well, Andy, ain't you heard? That's a new club that I was running, bringing lovers together. Our slogan is, great mates at low rates.
Yeah.
It's a scientific introduction club, and we takes the guesswork out of marriage, and, we introduce people that is perfectly suited for each other.
Yeah, you mean science is messing around with love now?
Yes, and we picked the right mate for you according to your horoscope.
What is that?
Oh, you will see it, Andy. It's a great big round circle with the months of the year going around it, and the picture of different animals. It was invented by a very brainy man. It's called the sign of the zodiac.
Yeah? And you mean with all that stuff you can pick the perfect wife for me?
Yeah, that's right, Andy. It's simple. You see, now, according to your birthday, let me see. Oh, yeah, you comes under Taurus the bull. Yeah, and, you know, Andy, this is a perfect month for Tauruses to get married.
It is, huh?
Oh, yeah, the sun is on the ascendancy, the moon is in the sky, the stars is out, and the Milky Way is homogenized. It's
Yeah, well, that sounds good, all right, but how can you pick a gal for me by using my horoscope?
Horoscope, Andy. We just finds the gal whose sign is in harmony with yours, you see. Now, according to your horoscope, the perfect mate for you would be a gal that comes under Capricorn the goat.
Capricorn the goat?
Yeah, wait a minute. I got a picture right here on my desk drawer. Here you is.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's a nice picture of the goat, all right. Where's the picture of the gal?
No, Andy. This is the gal, and her name is Opalescent Parker.
Yeah.
So, like I say, Andy, the moon and the stars is out, the Milky Way is out.
And from the looks of her, everything is out.
You can't argue with the stars and the planets, Andy. This gal is a perfect mate for you.
Well, stars or no stars, I ain't getting hitched up with no hippopotamus. And you can tell that to the fellow that invented all this stuff, that John Hodiak.
Zodiac. Look, Andy, don't make no snap judgment here on account of her shape. She got the hefty type figure that men used to worship in the good old days.
Yeah, but this gal must weigh 250 pounds. You mean to say that a figure like that used to be popular?
Oh, certainly, Andy. Don't you remember them old love songs the fellas used to sing to the gals? Pig of my heart, let me call you fatso, and all them songs?
Yeah, I remember them all right. But look, Kingfish, I just ain't interested in no fat gal.
Yeah, but Andy, there's more to marrying this gal than the human eye can see, you see.
Well, what you mean?
Well, Andy, as you ever know the warmth and companionship of $10,000?
Oh, she got $10,000, huh? Let me see that picture again. That's funny.
What's the matter?
Since I last looked at her, she done lost a lot of weight, you know.
Oh, yeah, and I tell you, if you are still worried about that excess weight she got, that ain't real fat, you know. No, you can send a walrus like that to a place called Elizabeth Arden, and they can de-blubber her in no time.
Okay, Kingfish, okay. How much has I got to pay you to introduce her to me?
Yeah, well, you being my friend, then I won't ask you nothing right off the bat, but after the marriage, you can give me the customary stew pen of half the $10,000.
Yeah. Okay. See if you can arrange a date for me tonight.
Okay, Andy, that's a good idea. We'll get right to work. I'll call up, and you can take her out for supper.
Yeah, I just wish she wasn't so fat, though.
Oh, and I tell you, don't worry about that. Remember the old saying, son, $10,000 can cover a multitude of skin.
Oh, listen to the rumble of the car wheel, listen to the engine hum.
Well, you better get ready.
'Cause there's room for many a more.
Well, I hear the car a-coming. I hear it near at hand. I hear the wheels a-rumbling and rolling through the land. Now get on board. Oh, the children, get on board. Get aboard the children. Oh, get on board. Oh, the children. There's room for many a more. Get on board. Oh, the children. Get on board. Get aboard the children. On board. Oh, the children. There's room for many a more.
I hear the car coming. She's coming round the curve. I hear the wheels a-rumbling. She's straining every nerve.
She's straining every nerve.
Get on board, little children. Get on board, little children. Get on board, little children. There's room for many a more.
Well, get on board, little children. Get on board, little children. Get on board, little children. There's room for many a more.
We're rolling and a-rocking with our engine just a-knocking, just a-smoking and a-chugging down that long, long road. Yeah! We're rolling and a-rocking with our engine just a-knocking, and we're happy 'cause we're lightening our heavy load.
Nothing bothers me, happy as can be. Me and 2 or 3 in my Model T.
Get on board, little children. Get on board, little children. Get on board, little children. There's room for many a more.
Get on board, little children. Get on board, little children. Get on board, little children.
There's room for many a more.
Now, here's amazing news, the biggest news in Rinso's history. The famous Lever Laboratories announced the development of a new Rinso, new 1950 Rinso with Solium. Here's why it's so sensational. New 1950 Rinso has 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. It's here a year ahead of time. New 1950 Rinso, the only soap that contains the scientific sunlight ingredient, Solium. New 1950 Rinso washes white clothes whiter than new. Washable colors actually brighter than brand new. It keeps them whiter, brighter than any other soap. And safely. Yes, new Rinso is so safe for clothes, so kind to hands. Try new 1950 Rinso at your dealers now. New 1950 Rinso has 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap.
Well, Well, good morning, Ender.
Hi, Kingfish, old pal.
Hey, tell me, lover boy, how's things going with the widow? After all, now you've been taken out for 8 days, you know.
Oh, Kingfish, everything's in the bag. Last night I proposed to Opalescent, and she done promised to waddle down the aisle with me.
Oh, that is great news, Ender.
Oh, yeah. You know, Kingfish, when I first seen Opalescent, I couldn't believe my eyes. Took me a little while to get used to her, but now everything is lovey-dovey.
Yeah, well, sometimes that's the way with gals like that, Ender. Before you know it, you find that disgust has blossomed into love. Yeah.
Well, we done set the wedding for 3 days from now.
Oh, I tell you, Ender, that $10,000 is practically in the palm of our hand.
Hi, Shorty. What is you looking so upset about?
Oh, sir, something terrible just happened. That the worst possible thing about, that the most awful catastrophe, that the most horrible thing a man could ever, when I don't just stand there, do something.
Wait a minute. Now, look here. Calm down, Shorty. Now, see if you can't talk a little more legible, will you?
Yeah. What goes on, Shorty?
Well, Andy, tell me this. That wealthy widow that you're going to marry, ain't her name Opalescent Parker?
Yeah, that's the gal. What about her?
Well, 10 minutes ago in my barber shop, I shaved a fellow who just got into town. His name is Joe Parker, and he said he was her husband.
Oh, what is you talking about? Joe Parker is dead.
Yeah, dead?
Yeah.
I know that. I never would have shaved him.
Now, wait a minute. Never mind that, Shorty. If Opalescent's husband is alive, this is terrible. Now, what did he have to say?
Well, he got talking, and he told me he ran out on Opalescent 15 years ago. And after 7 years, she had him declared legally dead.
Well, if he's legal dead, why, that ain't going to affect the wedding.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure about that, Andy. He said he just heard about her inheriting $10,000, and he might even remarry her to get his hands on it. He said she was always crazy about him.
Oh, me, this is awful. We got to figure some way to get that Joe Parker out of the picture quick.
Yeah, well, he's staying at the Lennox Plaza Hotel.
Well, thanks a lot, Shorty, for running over here with the news. You really thought fast.
Oh, I always think fast, fellas. That's why I used to be such a great lifeguard.
Shorty, you was a lifeguard?
Oh, yeah. I'll never forget the experience I had on my first day on duty. All of a sudden, I saw a man way out in the ocean calling for help. I ran down to the water's edge, and the breakers were 20 feet high. And then between me and the man, I saw a shark fin cutting through the water.
A shark fin?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Right away, as a lifeguard, I knew just what to do.
Well, what did you do, Shorty?
Oh, I put a knife in my teeth, and I got a running start, and I dove into the... I swam like a fish way out to that... I got a hold that... I quit my job.
Now, look here, Anna, look here. I just thought of something. If we could convince Parker that you and her is already married up and has a bunch of children, it might appeal to his better nature, and he wouldn't have the heart to break up the happy home.
Yeah, and besides that, we can tell him that all the kids is the image of their mother. That ought to scare him off.
Yeah, tell you what, I'll call up this fella Parker right away and get him over here. Well, sit down, Miss Parker.
Now, look here, Stevens, or whatever your name is. I still don't know why you phoned me to come over here and see you.
Yeah, well, like I explained to you on the phone, Miss Parker, I hear you was in town, and I got some reporting news about your former wife, Opalescent Parker.
Yeah? What about her?
Well, the truth of the matter is that Opalescent done remarried 7 years ago now, and right now she got a devoted husband and 5 lovely children. The happiest little family you ever saw.
Opalescent remarried?
Yeah.
I can't believe that. She always told me that I was the only man for her.
Yeah, well, that's the way with women, mister. There's more than one fish in the sea, you know. Opalescent ain't the first whale that got herself another flounder.
Well, it's still hard to believe.
Yeah, well, I guess it's quite a shock to you, Miss Parker, but I can tell from your gray derby and the cut of that yellow checkered coat you got on that you got a heart of gold. I know you'd never do nothing to break up Opalescent's happy home.
Now, look here, Stevens. There's $10,000 involved here. And the way I feel about the thing...
Wait a minute. Look out the window there. Look who coming across the street. It's Opalescent's dear devoted second husband. Sir, I leave it to your honor as a legally dead gentleman not to let him know who you is.
Hi, Kingfish. Excuse my bedroom slippers and smoking jacket. I just come from my happy home.
Yeah. Oh, glad to see you, devoted family man Brown. I bet you had a tough time tearing yourself away from the arms of your loved ones, ain't you?
Oh, yeah, they really loves me, all right. Every time I tries to leave the house, they throws themselves in front of the door, you know?
Yeah. Oh, you were sure a sweet papa, all right.
Oh, yeah. Say, who is this fellow?
Oh, he is just a gentleman that prefers to be nameless. Mr. Brown, may I present a man who has just come back from the dead?
Likewise.
Mr. Brown, you certainly seem very devoted to your family, all right?
Oh, sure. There ain't nothing I wouldn't do for my sweet wife and my 3 little ones.
3?
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute, Jeff Stevens. A moment ago, you told me I had 5 children. Now, what is this?
Miss Brown, ain't you done made a little mistake in your addition there? The last time I went to your house, your wife told me you had 5 kids.
Yeah, well, I ain't never seen but 3. But that's opalescent all over. I bet she's saving the other 2 to surprise me with on my birthday.
Look here, Papa Brown, ain't you anxious to get home to your dear darling loved one?
Yeah, I is. You know, my 6-year-old son was naughty this morning. I got to punish him.
Yeah, well, what is you going to do to him, kind-hearted parent?
I don't know. I got a good mind to take away his pass to the burlesque show. So long.
Look here, Stevens. This thing don't sound right to me, but with me being legally dead and everything, I ain't too sure how I stand on the money myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I know this much.
Yeah.
I is got a nuisance value around you.
Oh, yeah, sir. You was a nuisance already. Ain't no 2 years about that, yeah.
I tell you what I do. If I can get $500 out of this deal, I'll blow town and forget the whole thing.
Yeah, well, I tell you, mister, 500. Well, we ain't got the money right now, but I surely we can raise it some way. I'll meet you here at the Lodge Hall tomorrow morning.
Okay, and you better have the money, or I is going to opalescent.
How you like that low-down, conniving crook? Shaking us down for $500. Just when we was all set to gyp the widow out of 10,000.
This is your old friend, John Lake. You know, one of my wife's friends used new 1950 Rinso for the first time last week, and do you know, she's almost ecstatic about it. And no wonder. New 1950 Rinso has 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. This amazing new washing action of 1950 Rinso makes clothes whiter than new, colors brighter than new, and keeps them whiter, brighter than any other soap. Well, that's the story, and it's absolutely true. New 1950 Rinso has 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. But Rinso is so safe for clothes, so kind to hands. Your dealer has new 1950 Rinso in the large or economical giant size. Try new 1950 Rinso. And now, back to Amos and Andy.
Well, hello there, Stonewall.
Oh, hi, King. Come in, man.
I say, Stonewall, like I told you on the phone, I got to see you about something connected with Andy's marriage.
Yeah, well, I hope he got better luck with his marriage than a friend of mine had.
What was that?
Well, this friend married a woman that turned out to be the naggingest woman you ever saw. She nagged him day and night. So this man started avoiding his wife.
Oh, he did, huh?
Yeah, he dodged at his office. He avoided her at home and give her the slip every chance he could.
Mm-hmm.
You know something? They finally arrested him for ducking his wife.
Yeah, well, how could the police arrest him for that?
He was ducking her in 6 feet of water.
Oh! Now, look here, Stonewall. Me and Andy has got to get $500 to pay off Opalescence Parker's ex-husband and get him out of town so he won't mess up the wedding. Now, I don't know where I'm going to get hold of that kind of money.
Well, who you know that's got $500?
Well, the only one I know that's got that kind of money is that fat widow that Andy's marrying. The only thing is, we done already told her that Andy's well fixed, you see.
You did, huh? Well, look, Kingfish, why don't you tell her, see, that even though Andy got plenty of money, right now he's tied up and he needs $500 for emergency.
Emergency, yeah. Yeah, I'll tell her that Andy needs an emergency operation or something. Yeah, I'll take Andy over there right to her house now. Oh, that's it. Stonewall, that's great. You know you is a genius.
Oh, man, yes. You know, Kingfish, speaking of rich women, you know what? I had an uncle that was in love with a widow that had $10,000, but he wouldn't marry her. He had principles about them things.
He did, huh?
Oh, yeah. You know what? He told her it wouldn't be honorable to marry her until he had at least as much money as she had. And, you know, took him 6 months to get $10,000.
6 months, huh? How did he manage to get it?
He borrowed it from the widow.
Well, then they was married, huh?
Don't be silly. You think my uncle would marry a woman that was broke?
Well, Andy, I done already rung the front door bell. I hear Opalescent coming to the door now. The house is shaking.
Well, hello. What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, glad we found you home, Opalescent.
Yeah, nice to see you, Miss Parker.
Come on in the living room.
Yeah.
You see, Miss Parker, we was just passing by, and Miss Brown just thought he'd drop in for a little prenuptial love talk. After all, tomorrow is the day that your troth is going to be blighted, you know.
Well, I'm certainly glad you come up, Andy Pie, but don't you know the old superstition? You shouldn't look at the bride so soon before the wedding.
No, that's all right, honey. Nothing's going to stop me from this wedding.
Andy Pie, why don't you sit on the sofa with Miss Parker?
Yeah, I'll squeeze in there.
Andy Pie, tell you what, let's get down to business here.
Business?
Opalescent, darling, I need $500.
$500?
Yeah.
You mean you want to borrow from me? Andy, you told me you had a wonderful income.
Well, I does, honey, but this happens to be emergency, and my capital happens to be tied up right now.
Oh, yeah, you see, that's right, Miss Parker. Miss Brown here went over to Europe last year to expand his investments. He made a profit of $500,000, but under the European Reciprocal Fleecing Act, can only take... They won't let him take but $40 off the continent.
Yeah, that's right. I had to leave 5 truckloads of money standing on the dock.
Oh, my. You say that you need this money for emergency, Andy?
Miss Parker, Andy didn't want to mention it, but the boy is suffering from a bad case of acute appendicitis.
Yeah, that's right. You see, I've been expecting my money to come through from Europe, so I've been putting off the operation for the past 6 months.
You were putting off appendix operation?
Yeah, well, I don't guess it's very serious. Peritonitis didn't set in till 2 weeks ago. Of course, you never know about them things, though. His appendix is ready to pop any minute, you know.
You don't mean to say.
Oh, yeah. The doctor listened to it with a stethoscope this morning. The thing was whistling like a pressure cooker.
Oh, me, is it really that serious?
Well, I tell you, Mr. Brown ain't worried about it himself. He just don't want nothing to happen tomorrow that would ruin the ceremony. His appendix might cut loose, you know, in the middle of the festivities.
Yeah, be a little embarrassing, too. Me marching down the aisle, doubled up in a knot, screaming and yelling and...
Well, Andy, if you really need $500 for operation, I guess the only thing for me to do is lend it to you.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Now, if you just meet me in my lawyer's office tomorrow morning, I'll have him arrange the whole thing.
Well, now, wait a minute. A lawyer. Now, on second thought, it ain't no use dragging no snoopy third party into this mess here now.
No, let's forget the whole thing.
Yeah.
Forget it? Well, what about Andy's appendix operation?
Well, I think if he takes a couple of slugs of penicillin, that'll clear up the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll rub some liniment on his peritonitis, too. Well, Miss Parker, we got a lot of things to be getting ready for the wedding and everything. We'll see you in church tomorrow.
Yeah. Goodbye, my love.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, honey.
Say, Kingfish, we sure was on thin ice there when she brung up that lawyer business. But how is we going to get that $500?
Well, I tell you, Anna, there's only one way that we can get it. You cash in them insurance policies of yours, and I'll raise the rest by putting my furniture in hock. Then we'll pay off her ex-husband, Joe Parker, and everything will be clear sailing.
Yeah, well, let's do that this afternoon, so we'll be all ready for the wedding tomorrow.
Well, there, no boy, don't be nervous. There's only a few more minutes now. Ain't that right, Amos? Yeah, he sure is, Kingfish. Listen to that church organ playing the preliminary music out there in the church now, ain't it?
Yeah, Kingfish, I can hear it, too. Say, Amos, How I look in my striped trousers?
Oh, you look fine, Andy. The only thing is, it would have been kind of nice if your vest and pants would have come together there.
Yeah, I hope this shirt stays in place, too.
Yeah, well, I hope so, too, Andy, because I ain't never seen a groom with a bare midriff.
Well, tell me, fellas, what happens next?
Well, Andy, when the organ music plays the wedding march, me and you goes out there in the church, and we walk right up to the altar, and then Opalescent, she'll come down the aisle and join us there, you see.
Yeah, well, I was nervous, all right.
I say, by the way, Andy, Ruby told me to tell you that she was sorry that she couldn't come, but we was expecting a little baby in the next day or two.
Oh, yeah, that's wonderful, Amos.
And we was talking last night, if it's a boy, we was going to name it after you, Andy.
Oh, really, Amos? That's great.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Oh, that's great. But Kingfish, this wedding has really got me nervous.
Well, now, don't worry, Andy. In a few minutes, you're going to walk through that door there and promise to love, honor, and obey $10,000.
Well, boys, I'm giving up my bachelor days.
Yeah, you certainly have had a lot of congratulations telegrams from your friends around the country, Andy.
Yeah, I'm going to keep all these, too, and frame them.
I'll get it, Andy. It must be another telegram congratulating you.
Yeah, go ahead. Kingfish, I sure was glad we was able to raise that $500 that pay off Joe Parker.
Yeah, and listen, Andy, Opalescent must never know that he was ever around here and got that money from us,
No, Oh, another telegram, Amos?
Yeah, here you is, Andy. Boy, you getting a mess of telegrams. People are really sending you best wishes, ain't they? Yeah, they all know you're marrying a rich gal, too, Andy.
Oh, yeah, I was on Easy Street.
Yeah, who's the telegram from, Andy? Yeah, read it out loud.
Let me see here. Mr. Andrew H. Brown. Thanks for the $500. You fell for that missing husband gag like a ton of bricks. Signed Joe and Opalescent Parker.
Every time the Kingfish opens his big mouth, out comes trouble.
Yeah, but when John Lake sounds off, what you hear is the biggest news in Rinso's history.
It certainly is. It's new 1950 Rinso with Solium, with 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. New 1950 Rinso gets and keeps your clothes whiter than any other soap, and safely. More women use Rinso than any other wash day soap in the world.
Good night, folks.
See you next Sunday.
Doctors have proved it. Lifebuoy Health Soap with its purifying ingredient gets skin cleaner, stops BO as no other leading soap can. Yes, doctors compared daily baths with leading soaps, proved you are cleaner, safer from BO with Lifebuoy. Get Lifebuoy right away.
Be sure and listen to the Amos and Andy Show at this same time next Sunday. This program was transcribed. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Amos, this seems like Sunday.
Well, it is Sunday. You see, Andy, we is on the radio now every Sunday on CBS for Rinso.
That's right. Rinso, new Rinso with Solium, the scientific sunlight ingredient, brings you the Amos and Andy Show. Yes, sir. Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Rinso, brings you a full half hour of entertainment with Lou Lubin, Eddie Green, Ernestine Wade, the Jubilaires, Jeff Alexander's orchestra and chorus, and radio's all-time favorite, Amos and Andy. Last Friday, the Kingfish and his wife Sapphire went to New Jersey to spend the weekend with Sapphire's mother. They returned by bus a few minutes ago, and right now they're entering their apartment.
Well, I'm sure glad that weekend is over. Some of them meals your mama whipped up was really hard to take.
George, I don't know what you're talking about. That roast chicken she served tonight was delicious.
Listen, your mama claimed that was chicken, but it wasn't.
It was so chicken.
Well, why did she hold the ears when she carved it then? That's what I was.
While we're on the subject of the dinner table, you embarrassed me to death with your manners. For instance, after dinner when they passed the taffy.
Taffy? Well, what do you mean?
George, if one doesn't like taffy, one throws it away. One doesn't put it in one's handkerchief.
One does if one's bridge work is caught in it, I'll tell you that. I ain't got no money for no new bridge.
George, while we're on the subject of money, don't you think it's high time you'd done something about getting us a steady income?
Yeah, well, I tell you, honey, it ain't my fault. See, I happens to be at the in-between age in life right now.
What you mean, the in-between age?
Well, I'm too old to work and I'm too young to collect Social Security. Oh, they got me trapped right in the middle there.
George, that's ridiculous. And don't say there ain't no opportunities for a man your age. Why, when we got off the bus a few minutes ago, I seen a little stove for rent right next to the bus terminal. The sign say the rent was $50 a month.
Yeah, well, what about it?
I was thinking some smart fella could get hold of that and turn it into a place to check baggage. At least 20 buses a day comes in there.
Yeah, but who got $50 for the first month's rent? That's the main thing.
Well, who knows? Some loan company might lend it to you.
Loan company? No, honey, forget the thing.
That's your trouble, George. You never take my advice. Don't you realize that behind every successful man there's a woman that gives him his inspiration? It's the woman who makes the man what he is.
Well, if that's the case, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for doing such a sloppy job on me.
You're impossible. I'm going in the bedroom and unpack.
Yeah, get in there. Never hear nothing like that. Rent that stove by the bus terminal, start a check-in service. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. $50 rent. Only trouble is there ain't no loan company in the city would trust me, though. Wait a minute. Maybe I could get Andy to start a loan company and loan me $50. Hey, I'll drop in Andy's office. Pardon me, mister, but if I could... it's you, Brother Andy.
Well, who else you expect to find in my office here?
Well, it's just that I had something else on my mind, Andy. When I passed your office, you see, I see you laying back in your chair through the window there with your mouth open and your teeth gleaming. I just naturally mistook you for a loan shark.
Yeah, well, that's a natural mistake, all right.
Yeah, well, I got to get on down the street here and give loan company a break, I guess.
Yes, sir.
You know, I wish I could throw my business to a friend. By the way, Andy, have you ever considered entering the field of loan sharkery?
No, I ain't, Kingfish. Is that loan business a pretty good business?
Well, not only is it a good business, Andy, but anybody that goes into it is performing a great humanitarian service.
How you mean?
Well, take the average man that got a lot of little bills that make him miserable.
Yeah.
Well, now, the loan company give him enough money to pay all them bills. That way he can consolidate his misery into one big lump, you see.
Well, I wouldn't mind going into something like that. Tell me this, did a man pay people interest on the misery, too?
Oh, yeah, you can soak him anything you want, you know.
Oh, boy, that's the business for me. Yeah, I'm going into loan business. I'll just sit down here and wait for somebody to knock on the door. Wonder who my first customer will be.
Well, Andy, I have noted for helping people get started in business. I'll borrow $50 from you.
Yeah, well, you'll borrow $50. Yeah. Listen, Kingfish, I was looking for bona fide customers. I ain't gonna lend no money to no Welshers like you.
Now, listen, Andy, you is in the loan business. I heard you say it, and you can't back out of it now. You is forced to loan me the money under the RFC.
The RFC?
Yeah, reach for the money or reach for the cash. Either way. Over here.
Now, hold it a minute here. Hold everything. This whole thing is beginning to sound a little crazy to me. I think this is just a scheme of yours to get $50 away from me.
Why, Andy, does you think that me, a brother in the lodge, would stoop to such a thing? That me, a friend of yours from childhood, would stoop so low as to jip you out of money?
Yes, I does.
Well, so much for the stooping. Let's stand up straight and give the facts out here.
What is your interior motive on this thing, anyhow?
Well, now, look, Andy, I done located the store by the bus terminal over here. Now, we rented the place with 20 or 30 buses coming in every day. We could make a nice income checking the baggage for the passengers. All we need is $50 for the first month's rent.
Well, yeah, now you're talking. Now, that don't sound bad. I'll be willing to put up 25 if you raise the other half.
Well, okay, Andy, that's a deal. Tell you what, I ain't got the whole 25, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sell my wife's fur coat and let her shiver till business gets going. Well, Andy, old partner, dear. For the last 3 days, business certainly been good in this checking stand, ain't it, boy?
Oh, yeah, we really got something here, Kingfish. Say, it's 12 o'clock, you know it. I got to get lunch. And I'm going to stop by the knit shop, too. They is learning me how to knit a sweater for Amos and Ruby's new baby.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah, well, I'll be back in an hour or so, and then you can go out.
Okay, Brother Ender.
See you later, Kingfish.
So long. Oh, yo, we sure got a lot of suitcases and bags in here.
Oh, excuse me. I'd like to get my suitcase.
Certainly, miss. Got your check?
No, I seem to have lost it. But I can see my suitcase right on the shelf there under number 9 to 8. It's that alligator one.
98, huh? Well, we ain't supposed to give her no bag without a check.
Oh, well, what am I going to do? I can't find it, and I'm in an awful hurry, and all my things are in the bag.
Yeah, well, I guess it'll be all right then. I'll get you, yeah, them things happen. There you is, miss.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, I wish Andy would get back here from lunch. I am starving. Excuse me, I didn't see you. Yes, sir. What can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to get my suitcase. Here's my check.
Oh, yes, sir. Coming right up. Let's see your number here. 98. 98,
Is there any trouble about my bag?
Oh, no, sir. No trouble at all. It just ain't here, that's all.
It's not here?
No, sir. I tell you, mister, the thing you see, we was,
That's not a very good explanation.
But now listen, mister, if you just give us a little time, I guarantee you that we can straighten this thing out.
A little time?
Yeah.
Look, you. Besides that being a very valuable alligator bag with all my clothing in it, there was also over $1,000 worth of my wife's jewels.
Oh, me.
Now, I'll be back here tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. And if you don't have that bag, I'm going to sue you for $2,000. I'll see you in the morning. Goodbye.
Oh, what is that going to do now? If I wasn't afraid of getting drowned, I'd jump off the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh.
About a mule called Sal, pulling a barge down the Erie Canal. So go along, mule.
Get up there. Get up. Get up there.
Oh, we gotta get from Albany to Buffalo.
I've got a mule and her name is Sal.
15 miles on the Erie Canal.
She's a pretty good worker, a pretty good pal.
15 miles on the Erie Canal. We've hauled some barges in our day, filled with lumber, coal, and hay.
And we know every inch of the way.
From Buffalo down to Albany.
Low bridge,
everybody down. Low bridge, 'cause we're coming into town.
And you always know your neighbor, you'll always know your pal.
If you're ever navigating on the Erie Canal.
So long, Bill, don't you be no fool. We've got a lot of work to do. Go to the left, whoa, back, gee.
Oh,
we've got to make it into Albany.
We gotta get going on our way.
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up.
You get your hay and I'll get my pay.
We've got to make it into Albany.
Low bridge, everybody down. Low bridge, 'cause we're coming into town. Low bridge, get down, get down. Low bridge, 'cause we're coming into town.
So go along, mule.
Now you're navigating on the Erie. That Erie Canal.
This is John Lake. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to take a stroll around our neighborhood and look at the many Rinso washes hanging on the lines. Now, I think I can always tell a Rinso wash. New Rinso gives your wash an amazing new brilliance. New Rinso with Solium gets white clothes not just whiter, but whiter than new. And washable colors even brighter than brand new. Now, the reason for the wonderful whiteness and brightness of Rinso washed clothes is Solium, the new scientific sunlight ingredient that's contained in today's Rinso. You know, you can actually dry clothes indoors, and new Rinso puts sunshine in your wash. Rinso is safe for clothes, so kind to hands. So, next time you shop, be sure to get the giant size. It's economical and convenient. Remember, only Rinso contains sodium. And now, back to Amos and Andy.
Stonewall, I gotta see you right away.
Well, hi, Kingfisher. Sit down there.
Look here, some gal in a red dress come into the checking stand that me and Anna was running and stole a suitcase with $1,000 worth of jewelry in it. And I don't know what to do.
Gal, huh? Yeah, female can always give you trouble. Only yesterday, I had to serve a summons on a chorus gal.
A chorus gal, huh?
Yeah, a client of mine was suing this girl, and I had to go up to her place and serve her with the papers.
Oh, I see.
And when she opened the door and I first tried to hand her the summons, she tried to make eyes at me. But I told her she couldn't get nowhere with them kind of tactics. No, that just got me to sit on the sofa. Then she held my hand, and then she put her arm around me. She started kissing me. And she kissed me some more, she did. Yeah, she kissed me some more. And she kissed me some more.
Yeah, well, what did she say? What did she do when you handed her the summons?
What summons is that?
Oh. Now, look here, Stonewall, about this suitcase. The fella that really owns it is going to sue me.
Well, tell me, Kingfish, what did your partner Andy think about all this?
Well, Andy was out to lunch when the whole thing happened.
Uh-huh. Now, I think we got something. The thing to do, Kingfish, is to palm the whole checking business off on Andy, see? Tell him you're leaving town. Oh, tell him you've been drafted to fill a political job in Washington.
Yeah, I'll tell him that I've been drafted for one of them diplomatic service things or something like that. Stonewall, that's a great piece of advice you done give me there. You has really got what it takes.
Oh, man, yeah. Dealing with women, you got to be on your toes.
What do you mean?
Well, for instance, now, I had a case coming up this morning, and a woman lawyer was going to oppose me, see? It was the kind of case where if she was going to win it, she really had to be sharp in court, see, right on her toes. So I worked out a scheme to outsmart her.
What'd you do, Stonewall?
Well, listen, like I said, see, the case was coming up at 9 o'clock this morning. So last night I got out of bed every 15 minutes and called her on the phone. When she answered, I hang up. Yeah, I know by doing that all night I'd keep her from sleeping, and she'd really be exhausted in court this morning.
Yeah. Well, tell me this, Stonewall. How did the case come out?
I don't know. I was so knocked out I overslept.
Say, Kingfish, I was just over to our checking stand at the bus depot, and Lightning said he was there, and he said that you told him to take charge.
Yes, I told Lightning to take charge of the place, and I had to come over to the lodge hall here to write out my resignation letter to you as my partner.
Resignation letter?
Yes, it's my farewell epistle. And I want you to hear it, Andy.
Yeah, I'd like you to read it.
It's a beautiful thing. Here it is. Say here, dear partner dear, quote, so long, unquote. Signed, your disrespectful old partner, George Stevens. Now, don't cry, Andy. Pull yourself together. I know you...
Wait a minute. Why is you quitting the checking business?
Well, Andy, I've been drafted to serve the government of the United States of America.
You mean to say that they're taking old goats like you in the Army?
I've been drafted to serve as a diplomat with the State Department. See, there's been a big shake-up since Secretary Marshall resigned.
And you mean to say that you got a job with the State Department?
Yeah, it ain't a big job, Andy. I was going to be under demand as under the Undersecretary of State, you see.
Well, that's really a pileup you was under there.
I just hope I can breathe when I get under there, that's all.
But, Kingfish, listen, me and you was in the bag-checking business. You can't walk out on it now.
Yeah, well, I got no choice, Andy. As a matter of fact, I've been ordered to report for my physical.
Wait a minute, how come you got to take a physical to be in the State Department?
Well, you see, Andy, every night you have to go out with a different foreign diplomat and stuff yourself with all kind of foreign food. Crepe Suzette, enchiladas, smorgasbord. You know, that stuff really punch holes in your stomach, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess it would, all right.
Certainly it would. Why do you think Truman pitched Atchison was Secretary of State? Because he got a strong foreign policy and a non-acid stomach, that's why.
So you're going to give up the suitcase checking business and join the State Department, huh?
Yes, and I report to the diplomatic boot camp tomorrow morning. By the way, you might come down to my graduation next month, and it's really an impressive ceremony.
Yeah, I guess that's a big day, all right.
Oh, yeah, all the students lined up in front of the State Department. And as the band plays the Star Spangled Banner, they present you with your striped pants.
How do they do that?
Well, it's just like getting a Congressional Medal of Honor. President Truman pins your pants on you, see.
Oh, beautiful thought, beautiful. Well, I guess I'll have to stay back here and carry on the checking business by myself.
Yeah, that's right. And the State Department wants you to sign this paper releasing me from the whole mess.
Yeah? Where'd I sign?
Right down the bottom there where it say, I hereby affixate my hand and seal. See it right there?
Yeah, okay, here I go. Andrew H. Brown. There he is, Kingfish. Come in, Amos, come in.
Oh, hi there, fellas. I was just talking to Henry Van Ford, and I was wondering how you fellas is going to get out of that mess with the suitcase that the fella's going to sue you. Well, so long, ex-partner dear. That's off to Washington.
Stop him, Amos, stop him. Tackle him around the legs, sir.
I snapped the lock on the door when I come in there.
Yeah, good, good. Now, Amos, what mess about what suitcase and who is going to sue who?
Well, I just heard that the Kingfish here made a mistake, and he give out a suitcase that he didn't have no check for it to some gal in a red dress. And the rightful owner's going to sue both of you for $2,000.
What about that, Kingfish?
Well, Andy, believe me, I meant to tell you about the whole thing, but in the excitement of my new job, I done clean slipped my mind, Andy.
Yeah, well, you can forget about that job till this mess is cleaned up. We is in this together.
Well, okay, Andy, I'll stick with you. If that's the way you feel about it, I'll resign my post with the State Department. But if we have the war, you get your head shot off. Don't come hollering to me about it now.
And now, let's hear about the most glamorous, exciting contest you ever heard of.
First prize, a trip around the world for two, all travel expenses paid, or $10,000 cash.
Think of it, all the wonderful far-off places you ever dreamed of in a travel cruise you will never forget.
Paris, London, Cairo, Honolulu.
That's the first prize. There are 15 second prizes, too, each a round trip to Europe, and 400 third prizes, all cash. Enter this terrific new lever contest right away. Now, here's all you do. Finish this statement in 25 words or less. I like large-size Rinso because... Send each entry with a box top from the large-size Rinso to Lever Tour the World Contest, Box 1, New York 8, New York. That's Box 1, New York 8. Only residents of continental United States, Alaska, and Hawaii are eligible. Follow the complete rules on the entry blank you get at your store. You, yes, you can win a luxurious, exciting, all-expense trip for two people around the world. Now, back to Amos and Andy.
Hello, Shorty. Come in. We is in a mess.
Yeah, we has been robbed of a suitcase worth $2,000 by a gal in a red dress. What must we do?
Well, I get the finest private detective. I go direct to the FBI. I get the New York City police. I tell the man. Don't ask me.
You know, Shorty, this here is the worst mess we ever been in.
Yeah, we thought about going to the police, the suitcase, but with the owner coming back tomorrow morning to sue us, the chances is the police couldn't find the gal at that time.
Why don't you tell the police that she's a dangerous cat and they'll go after her right away?
Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then we'll tell the police that you was the one that was robbed because you look a little more beat up to start with than I do, you see.
Okay. I'll be the one that was robbed.
Yeah, oh, Shorty, thank you a lot. You know you was one of the smartest men alive.
Oh, yeah. You know, fellas, robberies is bad all right. I had a hold up in my barber shop once, but, boy, I was prepared. You see, I was tipped off on this by this pal of mine who told me the best thing to do was to fix myself up with a sawed-off shotgun.
A sawed-off shotgun?
And sure enough, that very night, a couple of fellas come in and said, "Stick 'em up." I whipped out my gun and put it to my shoulder, and as I got ready to shoot, I
I realized my mistake.
What mistake?
I sawed off the wrong end.
Come on, Andy. Here's the desk sergeant over here.
Yeah, as would you say, how does this bandage on my head look?
Oh, fine. Excuse us, officer, but we come here to report an armed robbery. I was afraid it's the beginning of a terrible crime wave.
Crime wave? When did it start?
Well, a few hours ago on my partner's head. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I is George Stevens, and this here is Andy Brown, who was just unconscious.
Unconscious?
Likewise.
Now, wait a minute. Let's get the facts here so I can make out a report on it.
Yeah. Well, you see, sir, me and Miss Brown here runs a check stand at the bus terminal. When I come back from lunch today and walked into the stand, I stumbled over a lumpy object on the floor. I was about to put a check tag on it and toss it into one of the bins when I noticed it was Mr. Brown here.
Yeah, that's right. It was me, all right.
Yes, go on.
Well, I realized immediately that Mr. Brown was unconscious because the blank look on his face was a little more alert than usual, you see. So when I look around, I discovered that the alligator bag, a suitcase was missing worth $2,000 worth of stuff inside of it, you see.
Mr. Brown, since you were the one who was assaulted, suppose you let me have your version of the robbery.
Yes, sir. Well, I was standing behind the check stand when a cute young gal walked up to me wearing a red dress. She was carrying a pink lace parasol in her left hand and a blackjack in her right. Oh, she sure was cute.
Go on. What happened next?
Well, I smiled at her, and when I tipped my hat, she conked me over the head. And while I was standing there, she whanged me on the head 20 or 30 times.
Good heavens, man, why didn't you defend yourself?
Oh, I was too polite to strike a woman.
Well, this woman is dangerous, all right. Hitting Mr. Brown on the bare head 20 or 30 times. Think of the damage she could have done.
Yeah, lucky I took off my hat or she'd have smashed my new derby to pieces.
Oh, this woman is a menace, officer.
Well, I'll notify all the squad cars to be on the lookout for the woman in red. We may be able to catch her unloading the loot at one of the pawn shops.
Yeah, so you better comprehend her as soon as possible. We'll do that for her. And ain't that wonderful? The police done picked up the gal last night.
Yeah, they really worked fast. But how come we had to come down here at the police station this morning?
Yeah, well, we got to prefer charges against the gal and see if they picked up the suitcase. Andy, wait a minute. Here comes the sergeant now.
Come on, boys. We've got the girl in the cell down the hall here.
Yeah, we want to speak to her, all right.
We really got some fast action on this, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. And I want to give this gal a piece of my mind, too.
Yeah, there she is. You can talk to her. I'll go and draw up the charges against her.
Well, miss, serves you right to be in jail.
Oh, please don't be angry with me. I'm so sorry for what I've done.
That sweet talk and that pretty face ain't gonna help you none. Well, Andy, what is you going to say to this hardened criminal?
Hello.
Now, take it easy, Andy, will you?
Oh, please listen to me. I'm really a criminal. I took that bag because I was broke and desperate. I thought I could sell it and get my fare to my home in Georgia. You don't know what it is to be hungry and alone in a big city. I didn't even get a chance to open the suitcase. I was taking it to the pawn shop when they picked me up.
Oh, you didn't open it? Oh, that's wonderful. You didn't know, but in addition to everything else, there was over $1,000 worth of jewelry in that bag.
Oh, my.
Say, officer.
Yeah?
Where's the suitcase now?
Well, I knew you boys were anxious about it, so after we checked the contents to make sure the jewelry was still there, I had one of our men take it over to your checking stand about an hour ago.
Oh, see, and I was just thinking, that fellow's coming back for his suitcase at 10 o'clock this morning. We better make sure that he gets it before he starts sooner. Yeah, say, officer, can we use your phone here right quick?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, sir.
That's a good idea, Kingfish. You know, I told Lightning to take care of the stand. So
well, if Lightning... wait a minute. Hello, Lightning? Listen, about that bag the policeman brought in. Oh, you got it, huh? Good. When I look here, the owner will call for it around 10 o'clock, so it's all right to hand it over. Okay. Goodbye, Lightning.
Well, what about these charges against this girl?
Let's drop them, Kingfish. We didn't lose nothing.
Okay, Andy.
Drop them? Well, if that's what you want to do, it's out of our hands.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and here's $5, miss, to help you out with your train fare.
Oh, thank you. You're the sweetest man I ever met.
I is.
Oh, come on, Tyrone. We ain't got time for all this stuff here. We ain't had no breakfast. Let's go over to the lunchroom, get something to eat, and go back to the stand. Well, Lightning, everything under control here?
Yes, the owner of that bag stopped by a few minutes ago, Miss Kingfish, and picked it up.
Yeah, well, that's a load off our hands, Lightning. I bet that fellow was glad to get it.
What do you mean? The one that picked up the bag was a woman in a red dress.
Amos, you hear all that business about going around the world in a large-sized box of Rinso?
Yeah, but that ain't exactly it, Andy.
The winner of Lever's sensational new contest, Andy, will win a trip around the world for $2,000 or $10,000 in cash. Your Rinso dealer has all the information, so when you buy a large-sized box of Rinso tomorrow, ask about it. More women use Rinso than any other wash-day soap in the world.
Good night, folks.
See you next Sunday.
Join the March of Dimes. Infantile paralysis knows no mercy. Infantile paralysis must be stopped, but it can't be stopped without your help. Send all the dimes and dollars you can spare to your local March of Dimes headquarters. Join the March of Dimes. Be sure to be with us next Sunday at the same time when Lever Brothers Company, the makers of New Rinso with Solium, will again present the Amos and Andy Show. Until then, good night to all of you from all of us.
Doctors have proved it. Lifebuoy Health Soap with its purifying ingredients gets skin cleaner, stops BO as no other leading soap can. Yes, doctors compare daily baths with leading soaps, proved you are cleaner, safer from BO with Lifebuoy. Get Lifebuoy right away.
The February issue of Reader's Digest contains a fine story about Amos and Andy. It's on the newsstands this week. Be sure and listen to the Amos and Andy Show at this same time next Sunday. Stay tuned in now for the adventures of Sam Spade, which follows immediately over many of these stations. This is CBS, where 99 million people gather every week, the Columbia Broadcasting System.